It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I've got an exciting beer to show you today. It's by Wild Beer Company based in Bristol. This is their Wild IPA. And it's called Flavour by Fermentation. It's in a 440ml can. It's coming in at 5.2% ABV. And it has 3 different strains of yeast to create magical layers of flavour. We won't read anymore because I like to go into my beer reviews blind. There's a little bit of pressure on the can. I always feel a little bit, ooh, you know, when a brewer uses so many different yeasts. But Wild Beer seem to know what they're doing. So let's get this out, see what we get. Bit of a pop. Little bit of overflow in the can, but that might have been me squeezing the can a little bit. I picked this beer up in Waitrose. It cost me in the region of £2.50. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. And that looks rather nice, doesn't it? We got a 3-finger, slightly off-white head beer going on. It's hazy and amber and slightly carbonated. Amber in the colour, I should say, shouldn't I, really? It's got a fluffy white head that looks like it wants to do 2 things. It either wants to kind of hang around a little bit longer, or it's about to dissipate really quickly and fall away in the glass. It's doing a bit of both, to be honest. Let's get the aroma then on this lovely looking mixed firm beer. It smells good. There's a slight Belgian lambic aroma that's been complicated. I think that's the word. Complicated by the use of American hops. That's a good thing. The word complicated in this term shouldn't be kind of taken as a bad thing, because it just adds intrigue. It adds, as they've used on the side of the can, layers of flavour. We might be able to get the rest in now. Yeah, there you go. Looks lovely, smells lovely. Very, very kind of almost fruit cakey. Passion fruit, mango, grapefruit at the same time. I'm going to dive in. Cheers, everybody. Quite dry. My initial thinking, and I like to speak my initial thinking because it's gone very quickly, so I got to be quick with it, because otherwise you're chasing flavours. You're talking about passion fruit and mango, and then you've lost that first initial instinctive feeling about the beer. My first instinctive feeling about the beer is it's incredibly dry. It's beautifully carbonated, and then there's them layers of flavour that the brewery are talking about. there's a zing of carbonation that pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, and then on the release of that carbonation, you're picking up flavours of almost gooseberry, lemon, almost Belgian candied sugars, but it's the yeast. It's not Belgian candied sugars. I'm getting away from myself here. I'm getting carried away almost. Now, it's really interesting. I need a second opinion. No, she's not about. I'm looking for my good wife. Ah, there she is. Mel. No, she's not wanting to come. My wife has the situation. I've tried calling her out into the conservatory, but she doesn't. I want you to try this beer. I think she's coming. Here she is. Now, this is by Wild Beer Company, and you'll probably...
It's freezing.
It is freezing, and you'll probably guess straight away.
Put my ear up. Oh, put my hood up, otherwise I get earache.
Flavour by fermentation. So, there's 3 different...
Reminds me of Zelda. Blood moon is coming again.
The blood moon's coming. So it has 3 different yeast strains and American hops. And I'm trying to nail that.
It's freezing. What?
There's flavours of American hops, definitely. It's wild beer. But there's flavours of yeast as well. I'm trying to nail those. I said gooseberry. Like a gooseberry, like...
It's orangey.
Yeah, it's definitely, yeah. That's American hops. I said it's very dry.
Yeah, it's not sweet.
Very dry, gooseberry, orange peel. But you can feel the yeast, can't you? The different yeast strains that they've used. If you were thinking like Belgian Lambic. Yeah, it's a difficult one.
It's nice and refreshing. Nice
it is, yeah. What's it say? What's the description? Is there a description? Oh yeah, down there. Read that out. Read it out. Not read it.
Oh. Is it though?
I'll read it. Right. A mixed fermentation IPA combining 3 yeast.
I was going to say that. I was going to say pink grapefruit. It's got like a tang, like a sharpness of pink grapefruit.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's really nice.
I'm going because it's freezing.
She's going because it's freezing. I'm gonna end the review by saying I think it's really lovely, and I think you should go out and you should get your own opinion on it. I've given you a detailed description, but of course, you may still pick up things that I haven't picked up in this beer. It's got 3 different yeast strains. Your can of beer might taste slightly different than my can of beer. It's just the way the beer world is. And it's the reason why you're probably tuned into this. And it's the reason why I've been drinking thousands of beers for over 12 years. Because we're all in the same boat. We all love beer. Go out, try it. Get your own you've got my very view of the beer. Go and get your own view of the beer. It's well worth trying. It's interesting. Let's rate it. Good lacing. Good look. Lovely carbonation. Hazy looking IPA. 5.2% ABV. 440 milliliter can. About £2.50 a can in Waitrose. That's where I picked it up. I'm going to say 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.